What the hell was that? Damn. This dagger looks different.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself. And back you from what I...
The creature... If this...
You've...
Where is the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis. Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they bring blood? Seems like amateur work. To whom does this footprint belong? This burglar seems to be rather clumsy. What killed all these? What sort of thief? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the? Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all. Oh,
Mr. There...
Very well. I'll examine him. "30-year-old subject. Severe So,
So, Doctor, An opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary. Some. Did you exactly? No. What, Doctor? You know,
Yeah.
And what about his?
It
Look. I see.
He's and he's yes, but that.
I almost.
What?
No.
No.
And
Where-
I. What?
Let us. I've done
You're-
that.
I've seen. Had I only.
Do
He's.
you,
For this.
I have.
I will.
You disappointed him.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller, is this in my word?
It's
Don't you get involved. But there's you.
no.
Let me.
And
I'd.
of course.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan. Oh, listen to the way you talk.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh, well. At least we won't have to clean for a
We've been
while.
waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother. More. She came.
I'm-
Well, is she?
Don't worry. But you'll.
But
Very well.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him. It'll be. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble. Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable, but Fuller was able to save her kidney. He broke his back in an accident down by.
The whaling state.
What are you? Yeah.
It's
What did you?
not.
And that.
Perhaps.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Everybody says it. She's a witch. And
Elizabeth?
and the
Do you really?
I can. So thank. Everything all right, Dr. Cole?
All is
Thank God.
Come now.
Thank. Everything all right, Doctor?
All is courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
I'll just sleep.
Mrs. Sanders? Why did nobody tell me about her admission? His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden. Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs.
Nobody goes. But rest assured.
That won't be.
I will.
Dr. Colden. Do you want something? Dr. Colden, we need you at once in dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his eye.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see...
I'll never understand why it...
And as
I say bring them each...
there...
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Marie,
What are you...
I
Tell me your symptoms.
have
Do you...
it seems nothing.
With
Real?
we
Oh,
take care.
you
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan. We're running out of this medicine.
I know.
One.
Can't you?
Donovan. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high. Dr. Fuller always keeps... The boiler room key is not in its place. The boiler room key is not in its place. The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Doctor?
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place? Well, she took...
I'll ask her.
But if I'm...
I'll tend to it. Don't worry.
I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Don't go falling over. That would be stupid.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
The boiler room key is not in its place. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Doctor?
Would you know where the key...
Betty didn't put it back in its place? Well,
I'll ask her.
But if I may say so, Doctor, I think that the problems of our...
I'll tend to it. Don't worry.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm...
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I suspect, but be warned. Thank...
Dr. Colden?
Hello. To put it in its...
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a... But be warned. It could easily...
You are right. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool. I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colt.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office, but rest assured.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it's
and current.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Conclusions, session number 17. Patient, Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls...
Why is Ethan on medication?
It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it? Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course! Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. No,
have you
answered.
No, what?
She
said, let's who?
Doc, I have to go.
Wait! No, you.
All right, I'm
perfect.
Thank. I pray that Colden is really here and alive. An old diary. How old is Fuller, really? Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her. No! No! My God! What is happening to me? What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else. What happened? Something has changed, but what? Where have I seen this symbol?
Awaken and free me.
It has trapped you. You are confronting powers that surpass you.
It looks like things are back to normal. What's going on? It never ends. Damnation. That's me.
Oh, God! I gotta get out. I got...
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now. No, it can't be.
No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop!
Colden? What did they do to you? Can you speak?
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore.
Are you... Let's come with...
It's...
Mrs.
Oh.
I have seen the same color. Do you...
He
want...
Have
Can you...
Make...
Then... It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
What the...
Oh no.
Hey there. Come out of your hiding place.
Okay. Wait. The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it. I'd be better off finding a tool. Perfect. All right. That should do it. Let's move.
Where the hell do you think you're going, woman?
I'm your puppet no more, you bastard!
You're my wife, my wife. You owe me obedience.
Leave her alone. We're leaving this crazy island.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife. Nobody tells me what to do with my wife. How dare you? No! Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck? All you did for her safety was artists, but her would you? But
No parent should have to bury their child, knowing it's me that put him there. The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything. My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have been.